It's the January 10th. It's 12:30 and feeling a little discouraged. Just had a meeting with a brother of a friend, and I walk out the meeting trying to go over in my head everything that happened in there, and kind of comes down to a couple of things. Is I don't have a strategy, so I need to get a strategy, and then I need to scale. How do I build these systems and then kind of remove myself so it continue forward and scale? So I've been trying to really focus hard the last few months, podcast, trying to learn all I can about that, build that team that can come in and really help, have those 2 or 3, 4 full-time people to help on board to really drill in and get focused in what we're doing. I feel like I know what I'm doing with releasing a movie, but I just can't do it all myself. And so that's kind of maybe why I'm feeling a little discouraged, quite a bit discouraged of that right now, is just that why it's been 5 years since I've been able to get another film or hope to get another film made. So take it in, listen to advice, thank the person you're meeting with for their honesty, even though sometimes it really hurts, or there's things and like, okay, why is that bothering me? What were those chords that he hit that I need to change, that I need to prove, kind of dial in, how can I be better from that meeting? So nice guy, really appreciate him taking some time to meet, just giving me some more focus on stuff. And another part that was really big is like based kind of the attack of who are you trying to do native content, trying to produce native film. You're some white guy, you're non-native trying to do this. And I try to work closely with the communities. I try to work close with having Navajos play Navajos, having native play natives. And so there was kind of that issue that I deal with because of the color of my skin walking that meeting right away when I bring up, I make Native American movies, and people's mind go, well, who are you, white guy? Which I totally get, and yet it's kind of where my heart, my passion's at, and I can't change the look of my skin or who I am, of where I've been, where the Creator's put me, where He's planted me to grow. And at the same time, I can't deny the feelings of my heart and my soul that this is what I need to be doing. So there's things that I walk out of a meeting and there's things that I can't change, but how can I maybe approach that better and different? And, I didn't felt the need to go and explain of, in detail, all the stuff of working closely. When we shot More Than Fry Red, we tried to work closely with 5 communities. We tried to get actors from those 5 communities and some of those things. So the issue of race is very well and alive in my world as well. When something you can't change about yourself, whether it's the color of your skin or where you're born or what you're doing, it's kind of going back to my dad really instilling in me and my siblings of just that underdog mentality of like, well, here's what I got. This is who I am. This is all I got. How do I make the most of it and follow that passion, follow where the Creator's leading me, where my Heavenly Father's leading me. So those things that I can't change, that you breathe it in and you feel it, and then you let it go. Heavenly Father, that's in His hands. That's in the Creator's hands. There's nothing I can change about what I look like. So good or bad. If I had to go back and go through it again, I'd go through it again, because there's positive that came out of it, and His intent was honest and frank, and I really appreciate that. And there's things and insights that I gained and strength that I will carry walking away from that meeting as well, of how I can improve and do better, and how there's still things that I will never be able to change. And so, okay, move forward with it. Take a hold of what you can change, and other things you can't, then put it in a higher power's hand. Otherwise, I'd get out right now and go do something else. But when you're drawn to what you should be doing, of what you need to be doing, then you can't let others persuade you or direct you in different areas. You have to follow your heart, your mind, that spirit that leads, that Heavenly Father, the Creator, moving you forward to do what He wants you to do. So that's where I'm at right now, and I feel that as I say that and talk about it, I feel that power, like this is where I need to be, regardless of the color of my skin right here. I mentioned my friend that I hadn't heard from him for, it was a week or so. So I, through email, and so I sent him a Facebook message, and he sent a quick reply, which I appreciate. That he's like, well, none of my financial contacts have any interest in the film business. And so again, it's kind of like, oh, kind of that hurts, but it's like, okay, it's fine, take it in. And then I sent just a quick reply, thank you for letting me know that. And at this point, it didn't go anywhere. Maybe it's laying the foundation for another project down the road that something will open up. I don't know. You just start doing the best you can with what you know how to do and contacts and resources you have or you don't have. So again, trusting that it's not just me. If I'm supposed to be doing this, he will provide a way that things will open up and we'll be able to make it happen. I'm preparing to make this film by myself with the hopes that there are many other people and resources that can come on board to help make it happen. So it'll be a better product. But I did reach out to my friend, Chad Keys, that's incredible at putting posters together up in Utah yesterday, and he's interested, he's on board. He does amazing things. And so now I'm actually headed to get some photos with one of my friends, Percy, that get some shots of her and get them sent up to Chad so we can get that mock-up poster done. And then I'm also today's focus is to work on getting that one sheet of kind of the synopsis, and this is the film that we're going to do. This is like what I think the rating's going to be. This is kind of the storyline. This is the title, that I can put that all together so it's on a one page. So now it's a one page. So on one side is the poster. You flip it over, and there's going to be a write-up about the film, and then the bottom of that I'll put our other 5 movie posters down at the bottom. And so that's something when I walk in and meet with somebody, I can give that to them when I leave, that they have to think about and kind of reflect upon and stuff. And I was learning today, I didn't know how to do that exact thing, but I did a quick search on on Google, and found a great article, a great link. So lot to do, lot to learn. Just don't give up, keep pushing, keep fighting the battle, keep using your underdog motivation to move, to make it happen. It's a challenge, but feeling good spirits. I'm gonna go grab some photos now and get that next step going forward. So we're at the Heard Museum. This is Percy.
Oh, well, this morning I'm on my way to drop off my husband at work, and I was thinking about Travis. All of a sudden, like early this morning, I think the sun wasn't even up.
Yeah, was it like 6?
No.
Was it earlier than that?
It was probably 1 minute to 6. I get a text from him asking me what I'm going to do today. Well, I was going to meet a friend, which I did do. Now we're sitting here.
Yeah, so I had a meeting not too far down the road too. So I sent her like, oh, can we get some photos with you for a mock-up poster that we're doing? And just one of those things this morning, had the thought. Yesterday started working on like, oh, Percy would be great. Or I have another option, someone up in Utah. And then this morning I woke up and there was so many more details of stuff to make it happen up in Utah, that here I was like, just had that feeling like, no, contact Percy and see how it goes.
And being a grandmother, I was planting that thought in his head. I was saying Percy is great.
So good or bad, it's her fault.
I did. I said it. Percy is great. Contact her.
We got here, we're supposed to meet here at 1, and we did, and I just got a text from Chad up in Utah that sent me specifics of stuff, that ideas and things that he has of different shots. And so he's given me all these technical specifics of how to shoot it at this focal length and all of that. And so we're just kind of throwing that out. We're gonna do our own thing and see what we get. But no, we'll try to get some of the stuff he wants. But anyway, just kind of, you never know what life's gonna throw at you. So we're gonna get some shots.
What it threw at me, yeah.
So we'll see what happens.